Oh well. Well, we'll just carry on building roads while that happens. Right, where's the industry going to go anyway? Because yeah, look at the population, man. Oh my god. $7,600 for that? Don't think so. Right, we're going to have to start here with industry. Four lane. I wish you could take the box that says, just the calm music, please, not the excitable stuff. Not the kind of pantheon music. Yeah, I'll let the industry start there. So I need a nice gap from that roundabout. Did you make that intersection from the highway? No, that already came with the map. But the reason I'm putting industry here is so that later on we can build a connection from the highway into this zone. This will be another industrial zone, probably. Not sure yet. No, we only have 1900. The problem is, when all the population went walkabouts, so did the taxes. Just caused a bit of a problem. We'll just have to wait for it to recover a bit. Oh my god. That theme change has really set things back. Apparently they want more industry, which I don't quite understand, because there aren't people living here, so why do they want more industry? Can you go first person in people's cars? We should be able to, assuming the mod still works. There you go. It's a guy on a scooter. The river doesn't look like the Thames. To look like the Thames, it needs to be brown and have 20% shopping trolleys in it. Oh, U-turn hype. Looks like the first person mod does indeed work. Okay, we'll just give it a bit of time here and let it recover. Dude, I'm not going to switch the theme back again, am I? The carnage has already happened. If I switch it back, we'll get the carnage again.
Happy anniversary.
Trams are not unlocked, Spitfire. Spider, hey! Love the stream. Managed to kill my city twice with the new DLC. Well, congratulations. Yeah, it's recovering slowly. Santa Rico, that's just not a name. Gonna need a name for this area as well. This is gonna be all the way to about there. Okay, what do we call that one then? Definitely not Hemlock Square. Doesn't look like an acorn though, does it? Hillside view. Not bad. The appendix. Who wants to live in the appendix? Come on, it's got to sound appealing. Bacon Valley. Yeah, you got to think like a marketing person. You can't call it the floodplain, can you? Nobody's going to buy a house in the floodplain. Think like an estate agent or a house builder. You're trying to attract people to live there. It's got to sound fantastic, even if it's not. Yeah, you see, Death Zone? It doesn't tend to appear in marketing brochures. Thing is, you can't really call it views because you don't really get that much of a view. It's quite low. You tend to call things views that are a little bit higher up and elevated looking down on stuff. Rivers crossing? Maybe? Damp carpets? Would that make you buy? Superb water access zone. Nah, that's not... It's not quite it. You need to get it a bit more compact. Twin Falls. Mesmerizing Glen. Cozy Drive. On the rocks. Awesome Plaza. Why Twin Falls? Is there actually two waterfalls here? There's one here. I guess there's one here. You could probably get away with calling it that. Although in theory this should have been called Twin Falls if that's the case. It's a good name. I'm just wondering if you can actually call it that. There's actually two rivers running down the side of it. Maybe that... Oh no, it's actually the same river. No, not. No, there's two different rivers. There you go. We should call it something like Two Rivers. Because it actually has one river here and one river down there. Which is pretty cool, actually. How about that then? It's like Two Rivers. Two River Falls. Riverdale. De river. What's the French for river? Maybe we should, because like naming something French definitely adds a bit of extra class to it. That's why all the, you know, the perfumes do that. So what can we... What's the French word for river? Rivière. Meh. De rivière. Doesn't have a right ring to it, does it? What about Spanish? Dos what? What's the Spanish for river? Duo flumines in Latin. Dos Rios. Yeah, that's it. There you go. Is it Rios? Is it something like that then? Dos Rios. Two rivers. I like that. Dos Rios. Hawkey, thank you for 14 months, Hawkey. Effluent Falls. No, that doesn't work. Okay, electricity availability is starting to come down. Let's have a look at these European houses then. Blimey. Wowzers, they are different, aren't they? Look at that. They're very kind of, well, got hedges around them, bizarrely. Okay, industry. Can we afford to plumb this in now? Maybe we can. Just about afford to plumb this in. Power. Probably need to take these power lines over here. So let's take these around the outside. Right, we zone that up, try and get it building. Let's get that settled in first. Rio Grande sounds better. Yeah, that's just Grand River, there's two rivers, so it may sound better, but it's down, it's sat between two different rivers. Your city isn't getting electricity. You've got plenty available and you've got connected power lines, but they're constantly saying disconnected. There must be a disconnection, Cuzzy. There has to be. Okay, they're moving in nicely.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Can probably build down here as well, I think. Just wondering whether to connect into the road or not. Well, the music is a bit repetitive, Hinzies. Quite a bit repetitive, in fact. Yeah, the streets... being able to name the streets is actually a really cool feature. Reserve for future expansion. Right, that's now kicking off. We'll start dezoning this gradually. Miss Bonsai, yeah, it's from the workshop. It's called Delta Plains 2 or something like that. Quite a nice little map, actually. These guys need a park, you know. I wonder if we could sneak a park in there. Just dezone that. You fix it in one place and it moves somewhere else, Cuzzy. I don't know, dude. That sounds a bit weird. 90 more population. I think we need to get to, is it 1650, something like that? Oh no, 3600, blimey. Blimey. Yeah, the park does blend very, very well, doesn't it? Look at that. Really well. I was thinking about building a path or something, but there's nowhere for it to go, really.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
I'm thinking we need a bit more shopping, a bit more commerce to kick off the industry a bit more. That's my thought. So this is a bit bland around here. Let's grab something there and there. I think possibly we could cross the river and carry on with commerce over here, maybe. In theory, we could bring a road down there, so you can get into commerce this way and that way. That would probably help. Maybe when we dezone this a bit more, we can have the road here. or even just the road here, possibly, have that come across here. So you can get access to the roundabout this way as well as that way. You don't want everything going down one road. Electricity. Yeah, we'll just put the budget up for now. Or maybe we don't, because it's maxed out. Don't think I can afford... Yes, I can. 6 grand, just about. This green thing. It's expensive going green. It really is. One coal plant would have dealt with all of this. Can you build a beach? Well, you can do by landscaping the ground. You can... It's quite tricky, but you basically have to get like a very slight slope on it. You need a bit more space than this to get a proper beach. Did the Green City add more district options? To be honest with you, I'm not sure yet, because a lot of stuff is still locked and I'm still trying it out for the first time, so I don't honestly know at this point, but if you come back in a few hours, maybe I can answer that. Right, we've dealt with the industry side of things, so I think I'll probably start dezoning this. And then we can encourage the game to build this out more than that. There's plenty of space over here when demand kicks off. Workers is the problem here. I quite fancy the idea of having like a residence, you know, really high up, and then they get to work on an airship. They fly to work on an airship. Just kind of, you know, drop down next to the industry and go to work. Completely impractical, but hilarious. Good afternoon, Stugo. Yeah, I don't know if this map will take a damn Spitfire. Spitfire, sorry. It may take one here, actually. That looks like a... That, to me, looks like the perfect place for a dam. The problem with putting a dam there, of course, is the effect that it always has downstream. Which for us means water collection. So I don't know what that will do. But we're at least 2 sectors away from getting that. I don't believe there's anywhere else. Well, possibly is. Maybe here. But yeah, that's going to be a while before we unlock it anyway. Cable cars, yeah, cable cars, but not as quite as fun as an airship, are they? Okay, let's carry on and finish this road off over here. Try and stay ahead of the game. Does anyone know what I'm doing after this? Well, I'm not sure what you mean. Exactly. I think I know what you mean, but I just want to check. Let's curve that around. How sloped is that? It's actually quite a hilly bit, that. Are there any trolls under that bridge? See, if we smooth this out a little bit, let's bring the strength down. That mod still works nicely. Not keen on this at all. Undo. It's a little better. Just about works. When the houses are built though, they might look a bit on platforms. What am I playing next games? Trucking tomorrow. Sunday night trucking. Now then. Can't really do much with that. Biggest pollution factor in this game is now noise. I guess it is. If you're going green with all your other stuff, then noise will be a problem, particularly with the vehicles on the road. I don't believe so, Connor, no. Smooth that out. Oh wow, what were they? One-way road with parking spaces and bicycle lanes supports low traffic. Ah, nice. Boomtown! We've unlocked another sector. Schmuckley, and it's only my birthday on April the 26th, mate. Not October the 28th. New services, transport. We've now got public transport, which means we can get bus run from residential over to industry, which would be quite nice. Or from residential to the shops. Ferry, bus, tram, taxi. Or industry specialisation, recycling. Policy, extra installation, blah blah blah. High ticket prices. Raises public transport ticket prices by 25% to get more profit. This may result in fewer passengers. Tisk. New roads. Okay, we've unlocked a ton of stuff. Oh my god. Look, Baz! Baz, all your stuff's unlocked, Baz. Loads of highways. Roads with trees on them. Just basically everything unlocked here. Water-based wind turbine. The bus depot, the cemetery. Everything just unlocked. All the unlocks. Blimey. Alright, we'll save it there. That's on 1800. Now we're talking. You're not kidding. Right, let's finish this bit of roadage. I want to park or something over here. A large playground. Playground under the bridge, perfect. Feels wrong. Park with trees. Nah. Small playground, maybe. I wish they just let you put these playgrounds where you want them. Like, you actually just want one here in the middle and just connect it with footpaths, but it won't really let you. You have to use one of those road paths and stuff, which is a bit annoying. Which aren't even unlocked yet, apparently. 2-lane gravel road. You can do that. Just to put a park here. They added it into the game a central park. Okay, where's that then? I don't see that. Yeah, you do. Well, you do golfs, but you can't use... You can't use a... You can use a road to do it, because it's classed as buildable, but if you just use a standard footpath, like one of... lost my way here. One of these things, like a pavement. If you just have a pavement going through there, I don't believe it will let you put a park next to it, see? Because that's all I want, a pavement. Like, quite often parks just sit off pavements like that, but you have to actually have a road. Alpha Y, thank you for 38 months. Well, I can't use the zonable footpath. They're still locked, that's what I said. They're still locked for me. You need 3600 to get zonable. It doesn't matter. It's no biggie. Just an observation. We can work with it. Okay, we have a high demand for residents, so let's crack on. Power. We can nick a bit of power. Actually, we can just build the housing from here. I want all that to be housing. You can do it with move it. Yeah, I guess you could. I guess you could just physically relocate it. No, if you draw the road and then delete it, Connor, it sits there flashing. Looks cozy, Chun. It does look cozy, mate. I think we'll have that to begin with. Possibly some shops might work here. Kind of feels like a... You know, just off the edge of a bridge. Kind of feels like we'd have a few shops and stuff just there. So that's going to be some weird housing. Like that there is going to be very, very odd. I don't like that. It depends. Let's see what it does with it. I don't know what it's going to... It might just build lots of little 2x2s. Which, considering... Let's see what happens. Could build a school in the middle of all that. The middle of what, sorry? Schools are actually a thing I've not really built, and I do need to build a school. So maybe we'll have a school in the middle of the shops. That would look rubbish. School down here, maybe. Bit busy. Can't really put a school here. This is prime land. If you put one there, it'll not quite reach this bit. We kind of want it to reach both of these areas, so it kind of has to be here, unfortunately. School with shops in the middle, why not? Well, we kind of need education eventually, Tuska Parati, because it... The basic high school or the elementary schools and stuff, they keep the general... I think people live longer or something when they're slightly more educated. I don't know why that is, but I think that's what it does in the game. But there's no education around here at all, which is not good. Did put a nice park here. Right. Elementary schools are in. Gives you higher industry too. More skilled workers. Interesting. Don't know where the high school's going to go. Possibly here, if we can fit it in here, maybe. It's not a terrible position for it. Fine. Although I'd probably knock out a couple of houses and then build it. It's very, very central. Let's get rid of this house. Doesn't make any sense to have a housing there now. Don't like the angle. I don't like that. No, I didn't get food. I got a cup of tea. Mrs. Squirrel catering, exactly. Oh, hello. Hello, one sec. Pause this. I think we may have a problem. Let's have a look at the vitals. Yep, sewage treatment is... Let's just bring that up a touch. Sewage is backing up here. I'm loath to build another one of these because they are massively... They drain the power quite a lot. Just give us a bit of buffer there. What can I do to generate more power without just wind turbines all the time? Look at the parking lot of the school. Yeah. To fix that, like, it's just a terrain issue. You can fix it. Just about. But you have to mess about with it. But then it just makes it look rubbish on this side, but meh. It's about as good as we're going to get it, really. Contrasts. Hello, Paul. Do you have any tips for beginning streamers, in particular simulator streamers? Dude, it's easier to just be... It's a weird one, contrast. Like, if you're a streamer and you just want to play the big games, like the AAA games, then you're basically entering a crowded market. So if you want to be, for example, an Overwatch streamer, you're entering a market that just has quite a lot of big streamers in it. So you're going to be way down the list. Very hard to get noticed. If you play simulator games as a streamer, you're entering a niche market. So there aren't that many big streamers in there. But equally, there aren't that many viewers because it's niche. So you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Quite frankly. All you can do is... put on the best show that you can, be as entertaining as you can be, so that people will watch and stick around, and just grind it until eventually you get noticed. That's the only thing you can do. There is no real quick, easy win in all of this. If there was, people would be doing it. So you just need to pick what you want to do, either the niche market or the bigger market, the AAA markets, and then just do what you love. Swing Kid, oh woo, 3 months IRL flying lesson tomorrow. I had one yesterday morning, and it was a beautiful day in England yesterday, and I had a flying lesson. We did circuit training, and it was so nice. We had a little crosswind, but it was you could see for miles, and it was about 11 degrees, 12 degrees, and very, very enjoyable. We practiced circuit stuff. I did glide landings again. We also did engine failure on takeoff, which was particularly fun. Not yet, Floaty. Not yet. November Papa with 31 months. Thank you, November Papa. Mr. Purple Haze, 31 months. Hello, Paul, chat. Squirrel High, Squirrel Love. Hello, Mr. Purple Haze. 38 months. Alpha Y, Volvo Fan Resume. Frosty Forza, 29 months. Daedalus. 2 years of great streams. Thanks for being awesome, Squirrel. Daedalus, dude. Golden Acorn, happy anniversary. Sorry I missed that. That was from ages ago. Hawkeye with 14. I think we're up to date though, guys. Sorry if I missed those. Happy anniversary though. It's a killer as if, dude. Oh, crikey. One sec. Looks like we need to get those, Is that still 8? No, that's dropping off to... Oh, we're running out of 8 megawatt space. This is not good. When do I get better power generation options? This one's 0 to 20. Yeah, I can't even use that. I'm completely limited until we get solar power at 15,000. Until then, I've just got to build tons and tons of these things, which is really a big problem. Nuclear is not exactly green, is it? But, yeah, I can't use the advanced wind turbines. They won't go anywhere. Like 15 megawatts from here, though, actually. They cost 12k. How much do they cost? 6k. And they cost 80 a week. They cost 200 a week, so it's not worth it. It simply isn't worth it. If I can get 8 megawatts out of one of these for 80 a week, if I double that, that's 16 megawatts. I can only get 16 there and it'll cost me more money. It's inefficient. City needs a graveyard. Well, we know where that's going to go. In the recycling centre.
To the nut house.
Crematorium and funeral. We'll have a creme. Creme's easier to deal with. The creme down here somewhere. There you go. Creme and funeral parlour. People love that. Yay! Somewhere for the dead. Who's that? Mutualistic Waffles. Thank you for subbing. Welcome to the house, Mutualistic Waffles. Thank you for the nutty welcome. And thanks for the support. Do you like a waffle? There's a wonderful shop in, if you guys are ever near St Albans, which is just northern part of London, just outside of M25. There's a place called the Waffle House. It's a great place. It's a really, really nice place. They serve amazing waffles in all kinds of varieties, and they're dog friendly. So as you walk in and you sit down for your waffle, there's loads of people just got their dogs just sitting around, and they even bring water out for them. It's brilliant. Really good. Frosty Jack, 22 months down, 2 months to go to that golden acorn. You're getting close, bro. Yeah, we need more residential. I got distracted again. More workers at the shops. Okay, let's flesh this out. See if we can get that lot moved in.
Happy anniversary.
Oh god, we've got power problems. Power problems, power problems, power problems. This is not good. Yeah, Baz, we've got a fire station, mate. I had one of those for ages. Right, we're going to have to find somewhere else to build these things, because... Oh, man. There's just nowhere to put them that's in the city boundaries apart from here or here. And this kind of looks weird. The noise pollution is real. It's running out of money. All the money is going on wind turbines. Is nuclear green? No, because it produces radioactive waste that takes hundreds of years. So it's not really green. Having said that, the sun is nuclear. Would you call that green? I don't know. You cannot go immediately and go with coal power, then later on the game you have more money. Yeah, you can transition later. I'm trying to do it the hard way, Vanilla Donut. No, we've not got geothermal yet. Nowhere near geothermal. Solar power unlocks at 15,000. We're only on 2,800. We are completely limited to wind turbines until 15,000 population. If we want to stay completely green. Oh wow, those houses aren't that bad. I thought they'd be a lot worse than that. I also need to think about where the population is going to go after this, because, yeah. Unless we push on through there, but it doesn't look good. We're kind of locked into residency now. We have got one tile unlocked to come. So maybe we think about where the next residential area is going to be. Maybe you start building down here instead. Maybe we start, you know, housing and commerce down here. Just bring that road off there. Could go over here, but it's a bit busy. Why do you want to stay green, Gamer Boss? Just because of the challenge, really. You know? I think it's an interesting challenge trying to balance the economics and stay green. Still, we're making money, and the population's going in the right direction. I was going to do something then, I forgot what it was now. Oh, buses, that's what I was going to do. I'm going to think about buses and stuff. Tell you what we'll do, we'll get rid of all this industry from here. And we'll zone this out now. We'll relocate it this way. This will be the services sector. Luckily, I think the recycling's okay at the moment. And it's just about tipping. It's just about on the edge. We're going to have to add another one of those as well. Oh my god. But first we need, guess what? More power. A waste management plant that produces power. There is greens. There's one that an incinerator that burns rubbish and generates power. But guess what? It's not very green. Refric, more power. See you, Train Sinfin. Dave84 Hubble, how much dust did you have to blow Skylines, Kappa? Also, I see the parcels arrived in your box. That's interesting because I don't have one. Oh, hang on, I need to chat with Mrs. Squirrel. If you have it in your office, you can open it tonight, as I will not be around on Sunday night trucking due to working late, Dave. Let me find out if we've got any deliveries, Dave, because I'm not aware of them. Check out the green schools, Baz. Let me, have we got any PO box? I shall ask the question. The green schools. Spaz, green schools. Let's have a look. Community school. A small and safe community school allows children to get education and grow into educated adults, an alternative to the elementary school. Institute of Creative Arts, a prestigious school specializing in creative arts, educates teens, an alternative to the high school. And a modern technology institute. Is that what you mean there, Baz? Quite a few new bits and pieces here. Oh, rep power. This is unbelievable. I do not know where the power's going. This is crazy. Sewage treatment. We're going to have to build another one of these. We're just going to put the power requirements up. Rally 4. Hello, Squirrel. How are you? I invited my parent for dinner, and it is the first time I make this dish. Wish me... Dude, you should have had a practice run. A tank reservoir. Thank you, Rally. David84. According to the recorded delivery, it's arrived in time for Tuesday, Wednesday, but a spider signature. What's a spider signature? You mean it's just basically a mess? It's probably the wife then. The best thing about my wife's signature is it's different every time she writes it. 2 new windmills are not on the grid. Wait, what? Good spot, dude. Good spot. It's because I got rid of that industry. Water. Eco water.
Welcome back.
I like these eco waters. Alright, that's bumped up the electricity, which means I can dial this budget back. Bring that down there, then you guys can see it. So yeah, I'm just looking at this bar at the top here. Electricity availability. As I bring the budget down, you can see the availability comes down. So, because some people say, oh, every time I play this game, I run out of money. Get the City Vitals mod, and then you can at least see, you know, how much money you need to spend on things like water treatment, which I can bring that down now. Because water availability is good and sewage treatment's good. So, you know, that's on the yellow, so I'll bring it back up a little bit. And all of this just feeds into your budget. It's costing you money. Oh, we do have parcels. Apparently Dave said, Dave84 said, it was signed for Tuesday with a spider signature. So if that was you, then your signature's a spider signature. Hey? Oh, was it? Okay.
So spider signature is required.
So, oh, is that all one thing?
Yeah.
Is this it, Dave? Is that it, Dave? That crazy package?
Addressed it to Squirrel Empire.
Squirrel Empire. Was it addressed to Squirrel Empire? That's it, Dave. Alright, well, we'll open that later. We do have it. Gonna have to build another one of these guys. Recycling centre. What's this one? A large recycling centre. Yeah, just a normal one for now, I think. Yeah, yeah. The thing is, the guy who brings it, he knocks on the door and he goes, "Yeah, I've got a package for Squirrel Empire." He's just like, "Yeah, that's awesome." It's just embarrassing, man. Squirrel Empire, like the way this guy looks at you. It's like an interesting package. If I had to guess, no, it can't be. I'm wondering if the bottom one is a what do they call it? Advent calendar. I'm wondering if it's one, you know, the chocolate advent calendar things. I'm wondering if it's that, but that's a complete guess. I don't know what the package is on top. I have Train AB, yeah. In fact, when I saw Pavel at Gamescom, when I sat down with him at Gamescom, Pavel Sabor, and he told me about this escort thing then. And I said to him, well, how's that, you know, how's it going to work? And he said, well, obviously it has its limitations, but we think it'd be quite a cool thing to have an escort. might do is... Actually, we'll leave that for now. We have residential demand, which means we're going to have to start thinking about expansion, which I think it's going to be better if we go that way. So what we thought was going to be industry is now going to be something completely different. Four-lane road going to work? I don't think so. Not as we get bigger. I think now's the time. Now's the time to make this a higher throughput road before it needs it. A box full of squirrel nuts, you reckon? May need to think about a loan. I love the way we've got arrows on roads now, it's so cool. Wanzimus, 27 months, thanks for making awesome videos and stream. Wanzimus, thank you, dude. Hardcore Mac, hooray, 10 months, keep up the great work, Paul. Thanks to resume Hardcore Mac. J Hatchet, 33 months, good morning, Paul, glad to see you're feeling better. Thank you.